So the Anabolic Doc recovery service really focuses on men that are either using steroids or have used anabolic steroids, and they need support, they need help, they need guidance. They want to see where they are in terms of their health consequences. Men that use steroids, that are using steroids or have used steroids, obviously will suffer a variety of consequences of medical issues. In the end, they can really get hurt with cardiac disease, kidney disease, organ disease in the end after years of using. And as they're using steroids or considering using steroids, there are other issues as far as getting shut down with their own natural production levels of testosterone. So those are the things I naturally review. I review independently every aspect of a man. I look at his labs in full detailed labs. Every man starts off with the labs. CBC, comprehensive metabolic, and assessment of his pituitary and gonadal function, lipid function. We assess the organ function, kidney, liver function, and then each man tells his tale, and confidentially and personally to me. It's a confidential venue that he's allowed to tell me what's going on. I don't give a blessing on steroids. I don't have to, but I can take care of people on steroids and allow them to have a better understanding of what they're doing to their body.
What's the process of a man that has used steroids? What's the process for them to achieve the recovery and the quality of life when they join your practice?
That's a great question, Matt. Thank you. So depending on how much and how long a man's used steroids, he may need to simply see what the labs look like and get his questions asked and hear what I have to say about what he's done. And it's man for man. And he'll make the decision for himself. So that's an easy man, that's an easy user, a limited user, simply wants to see what he's doing, and he gets the consult done, and he's on his own. Other men will need recovery protocols. I call it door number 1, 2, and 3. If Price is Right. Door number 1, stop everything. If they're really truly willing to want to stop steroids. There's a lot of men that want to use steroids, and I don't give that a blessing, but I can give them medical support. I could protect their heart as they're doing steroids. There's no ethical issue with protecting someone's heart and educating them, protecting their pituitary system, their gonadal system, preventing gynecomastia, looking at their red blood cells, their blood pressure, their sexual function. These are all discrete medical issues that I work with. So depending on the man and what he wants, what his desire is, that's the first piece. And showing him what his labs look like, what his heart looks like. Those are the first pieces. And then we move through. I could certainly wean men off of steroids with testosterone if we feel that that's the proper way to go. If he has anabolic steroid-induced hypogonadism, which is where he's used testosterone derivatives and steroids long enough now where his brain and his gonads are disconnected, and we try to bring them back together. And the answer of just stop steroids and get out of here, that's not the right answer anymore. Each man gets respected and walks out with an understanding of how his body is and where he can go with what he's doing.